Well, everybody, with that, let's see what happens next. Right? It's been an interesting night. We're going to see what happens next. Let's take a look. We're going to get right down to business. Let's take a look at the Sharks. We pretty much know what's up with our team, what needs to happen from here, but what does San Jose look like at this stage? Top line, Tomas Hertl, 6 points in round 1. Former member of the Kraken, Sebastian Aho. Former member of the Kraken, Sebastian Aho. Who was horrible for us in the playoffs. He's a prediction winner. I did. Now I just started a new prediction. Vander Kane also point per game in the playoffs. Also, man, they beat Vancouver in 5. That's nuts. Couture with 3 points. William Eklund with 4. And 5 points as well for Jason Not Cooked Yet Zucker. Got Miles Wood on the third line with 2 points. Sorry, I have misplaced something. There we go. Yves Solis, the Solis. Second overall pick this year. He has 3 points. Joachim Blichfeld with 1 point, a goal. Tristan Robbins on the fourth line. Tyler Pitlick and Kevin Stenlund. The thing that scares me is Vancouver had a very, very solid team, and this San Jose team absolutely destroyed them. But if we lose to this team, there is no damn excuse. Top pair, Travis Dermott and a 34-year-old Erik Karlsson. That hurts. Second pair, Matthew Robertson with a 40-year-old Brent Burns.
Oh, good!
He actually saw the contract through. Bogey, thank you for the follow, and congrats on getting drafted by Seattle and be a fun team to be on. You can be the original superstar of that team. And the third pair is Robert Haig with Olimata. The goalie, Taylor Gauthier. God help me if we lose this series. God help me. This should be a walk in the park. God, Marc-Edouard Vlasic is still there too. Good Lord, $7 million. 1 more year, he's on the bench. In terms of ratings, this is going to be an incredible mismatch. Absolutely incredible. 95, 93, 89. 91, 82, and a 75. This should be a bloodbath. You know the team, the abilities that we have. San Jose has Aho, and Couture, Eklund, Hertl, Kane, and Solis with abilities. This Sharks team is that just heavy, heavy voodoo team that beats a team like mine. Like ours. It is game 1 against the Sharks. I do not have a very good feeling about this. First period, 2-0 San Jose. This is going to be painful. It's Blichfeld and Burns. Second period, it's now 2-1. Axel Anderson, that might have been his first goal this season. It is now 2-1 heading into the third, and Jason Zucker makes it 3-1. Hey, you know that hope and optimism that you had there for half a second? LOL. Tom Wilson does score on the power play. Please, boys, please. It's Taylor Gauthier. What are you doing? Blichfeld scores again. It's 4-2. And San Jose takes game 1. So Sharks in 4? They score more goals than our superpowered offense, and their goaltender shuts the door against Connor Hellebuck. Game number 2. What's the worst that could happen? First period, 1-0 Kraken. Eric Brandstrom on the power play. We might have hope yet. Maybe. Second period, it's now 3-1. Tkachuk and Muzzin. Hurdle scored for the Sharks. We're up by 2 heading into the third. I cannot say that I have like this incredible amount of optimism though. Power play. Still 3-1. Come on. Power play for the Sharks. They don't score. They do here. Tristan Robbins. Boys, don't blow this, please. Please don't blow this. Oh, thank God. Whew. A Game 2 victory. 3-2, the final score for the Kraken. Hellebuck shows up. Hellebuck's on his game, we win. It's that simple. Brandstrom also had a pretty damn good game. So it's a 1-1 series split, much like it was against Winnipeg. AHL team is also up 3-0 on Grand Rapids. They are crushing it. We go to Game 3. SAP Center. Let's see what happens. First period, 2-0 Kraken. Larson and Sutton. Adam Larson, get him. If you're using the rosters that EA have provided, of course, get Adam Larson. He scores in the playoffs. It's ridiculous. Second period, we'll take that. We'll take that. We go to the third, up by 2. Please don't blow this.
For those about to score,
Jack Dugan scores. And we salute Alpha and Jack Dugan. Alpha in the 32 months. Tolvanen makes it 4-0. Alpha, thank you for the 32. I hope you're well. As the Seattle Kraken are going to take Game 3. This is the reverse of what happened against Winnipeg. And Winnipeg lost that series, so... Oh boy. Big yawn, by the way. Whew, I've had a weekend. A shutout victory for Hellebuck. 32 saves. And again, a 3-2 series lead now for the Kraken. When we go to Game 4, we want to get back to the conference final. But can we? First period, 1-0 San Jose. Erik Karlsson, he's still allowed to score goals in 2025, as it turns out. Second period, we tie it. Shane Wright. We go to the third, tie game, as Sutton gets a shorthanded goal, puts us up 2-1. Robbins scores again. Charnock got it back, though. 20 seconds later, we're up 3-2. 5.5 to go. Can we hold on? Minute and a half. Nate Schnarr. Brent Burns. Oh, my God. Nate Schnarr. His last name is Schnarr. And he is the hero. 4-3. We have a 3-1 series lead on the San Jose Sharks. 1 win away from going back to the conference final. Dallas also up 3-1 on Colorado. We go to Game 5. Can we end this right here, right now? First period, 1-0 Sharks. Sebastian Aho finally shows up on the scoreboard in this series. It took him long enough. Second period, 2-1. I wish. 2-0. I was going to say another one for Sebastian Aho and mixed up the words. Aho is showing up, and so far, 19 shots, but no goals. Damn. Damn. Third period. Power play goes to waste. Come on. Please. I don't want to go to Game 6. Power play for the Sharks. And, oh my God. Well, 5 minutes left. And we are going to get shut out. No, we're not. Tolvanen scores. Well, we didn't get shut out, but it's a loss all the same. 2-1 final. San Jose forces Game 6. Back on their home ice. Taylor Gauthier, 31 saves. Again, I will never pay a goaltender big money after this ever again. It is Just not worth it. Just not worth it. Damn. We have another chance to end the series. God help me if it goes to Game 7. God help us all. It is Game 6 here in San Jose. Can the Sharks win another one? Can the Sharks win another one to force Game 7? First period, 1-0 San Jose. I'm not worried, I swear. Logan Couture with the goal. Second period. Why has our offense died? Can somebody explain to me why our offense has completely dried up? We go to the third, down by 1. We lose, and it's Game 7 on the horizon. Matthew Tkachuk scores on the power play. We have life. We have life. Solis gets his first goal of the series. We're down 2-1. Sutton scores. It's 2-2. 5 minutes to go. Make it 4. Are we going to overtime? If we win, we go back to the conference final for the second year in a row. If we lose, the Sharks force Game 7. What's the worst that could happen, chat? What's the worst that could happen? Let's do this. It's our first bit of gameplay for the night. We'll do what we gotta do. And we will set it over to True Broadcast as we typically do. It's a shame we can't have a franchise-specific camera. And here we go. Overtime, Game 6. Win, it's the conference final. Lose, and it's Game 7. Here's Hurdle. Erik Karlsson. For Hurdle, looking, shot, blocked away. Loose puck recovered by Brandstrom. Sutton was the one to tie it. He feeds Shane Wright. Wright, looking, the move, Wright, shoots, glove, save, Gauthier. I thought Wright had the winner right there. Pun intended. That was a great shot. What a glove save. Right on the draw. Can't win it. Pressures Dermott, though. Pins him in the corner. Dermott the kick finds Hurdle. The Sharks going the other way. Hurdle against Chernak. Pressure from Wright. Fighting for it, and Shane Wright has it. Here's Sutton. Sutton stepping in. Sutton shoots, kick save. Karlsson loses it to Gensel. Gensel a chance. 79 has no business making that glove save. I don't disagree. At least against a player like that. Here's a Vander Kane save, rebound, and Hellebuck finds it. He plays it out. Over to Chernak. Finds Brandstrom. Here's Tkachuk. Takes a big hit. Hurdle being pressured by Gensel. Hurdle still under pressure. Weaving his way back through, loses it on the toe drag. Tkachuk looking, Gensel shot deflects. Tkachuk has it down low. One-timer and a blocker save. What a stop. Myers for Tolvanen again, fighting for it. Shot wide. What a shot that was by Tolvanen. Play Hut, 4 eyes. No. Also, aren't you the loser that we beat earlier in club? That's a real familiar name to be showing up right about now. No, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh at the same guy. We'll have to call Endo in here. Get some jokes. Hut sucks. You know, the funny thing is, I did play my first Hut game earlier. It was actually very fun. For some reason, it was very well tuned compared to ESHL. It's very weird. Here's Yamamoto. Oh man, I almost said Tyler Myers. It's Phil Myers. Shot on, glove save again, Gauthier. I mean, dude, you're not wrong that a 79 overall can make glove saves. But it's an elite level sniper with an X factor, and he just gloved it down, no problem. That's where it gets questionable. Good face-off one here. Myers for Larson. Tarasenko had nowhere to go. Now it's Eklund. Well, my first game on remote play. Shit. Larson able to get out of trouble. Not bad. Here's Schnarr. Dump and chase. From Schnarr. Is this the new playoffs? It is. You missed a lot. Here's Zucker. Shot blocked. Great job by Larson again. Here's Schnarr. Nate Schnarr loses it. Wins it back. Tom Wilson. Over for Anderson. That one was labeled high. Another stop by Gauthier. Denying Axel on that one. Here's Miles Wood. Into the corner. Loses it to Muzzin. Fighting for it. And Jake comes up with it. Chance here down the right-hand side for Tom Wilson. Pressured. Still fighting for it. And Blichfeld. It is Blichfeld. There you go. Defensive X Factor gets a slashing penalty. Here's Brent Burns, 40 years old, loses it. Robertson was there. And now it's Wood again. Miles Wood looking, can't get the shot off clean. Second chance, stopped by Hellebuck. Axel Anderson has trouble. Great shift from Miles Wood. Wilson with trouble. Wood still has it. Feed in front, broken up. And Jack Dugan recovers. Hacksaw. Can't weave his way through. Good interception here, though. Big Curtis Douglas. Dougie! Can't do anything with it. Great defense by Haig, of all people. Dugan for Douglas. Dugan backhand stopped by Gauthier. Douglas for Dugan. Dugan scores! Jack Dugan! The Seattle Kraken are going back to the conference final. Taylor Gauthier with great saves, and then that, of all things, is what finds its way into the back of the net. Incredible. You live and die by the 79 overall goalie. Fantastic. And the Kraken are going back. What a shit show of a goal that was. It definitely sneaked 5-hole. Let's see it here. Just fighting for the puck. Completely fooled him. It redirected off of somebody. We'll get a better look at it here in a second. But that is it. The Kraken going back to the conference final. And indeed, right here. So he's battling for the puck. And I'm pretty sure he passes. Oh, man. That's a pass. From what I can tell, that's a pass down low. And rightfully so. It's completely broken up by the legs of Haig. But it looked like he started to stand up. So that is the change there. You know, he loses it with the incidental contact from his legs. And it just completely screws over the goalie. Which is something that could happen. I mean, that's not a pass on net, really. Like, you can tell with where he has that puck and how he's trying to pass it. I feel like he's trying to go right there to Douglas. But because it hits the stick, instead of going in this direction, it goes that way. It just completely catches Gauthier off guard. That's my justification for it. We can call it a shit goal if we want to. Regardless, that's a W. A very, very important W for the Kraken. We are going to the conference final for the second year in a row. Halfway home once more. As again, Sutton 5-on-5. The plus minus is not ideal, but the production is very much ideal. Shane writes a point per game. Gensel's actually struggling a little bit. Maybe we break up the top 5. 9 points in 13, but only 2 goals for Jake. 10 points for Tolvanen. Kachuk's been phenomenal. Yamamoto with 10 points as well. The problem is that second line's been amazing. 6 points for Tarasenko, 4 for Schnarr, and 8 for Tom Wilson. 4 points now for Jack Dugan. Nothing for Aston Reese in 9 games. And then Douglas. So the big question is whether or not Patrice Bergeron is going to be back. Because Brandstrom and Chernak are looking good. A lot of penalty minutes for Chernak, though. Larson and Myers have been solid. Muzzin and Anderson have been okay. And Hellebuck is now up to a 915, so he rebounded very, very well. As it will be the Dallas Stars. And Bergeron indeed will be healthy. AHL club is on their way to the conference final to take on the Ontario Reign. So it will be Seattle and Dallas, Tampa and Columbus. Again, Tampa made it to the conference final last year as well. They also lost. So we know Aston Reese is going to be the guy to come out of the lineup here. Definitely want that second line to stay the same, man. Switzo, what's going on, dude? Is this game lit? Ah! It's something. It's something. It's not great. It's not bad. It's every sports game you've ever played. Oh, man. Did we drop Gensel and sacrifice that top 5? Because if we do, it's Wilson or Tarasenko to the other line. Top liner Tom Wilson, huh? Could happen. And just the idea is try to get Jake Gensel to wake up. Hasn't happened yet. But also, there's kind of a thought here. What if we put Jack Dugan on the top line? What if we put Jack Dugan on the top line? And we go Tarasenko, Bergeron, Gensel. Because if that can't wake up Gensel and Tarasenko, then what the hell could? And then we keep the same thing of Douglas, Schnarr, and Wilson. Like, that gives us some damn good depth and a weapon on every line. Not that I expected Jake Gensel to have to be a third liner. Maybe reconsidering that contract a little bit. Can we get Jared McIsaac out of there? Bring in Axel Anderson to work with Muzzin. It's just those forward lines. I think we have some questions, right? 6 years left and he's 30. I mean, we got him on a damn good deal for how well he performed last year. Gensel was phenomenal. He had 20 points in 17 games. And he was also great in the regular season, but for some reason, this is the first kind of snag he's ever hit in his career here with us. He's been tremendous, except for this postseason run. Up next, the Dallas Stars. What do they look like? What do they look like at this stage? The answer is this. Jason Robertson has 6 points in 5 games, so he was hurt, and he has come back with a vengeance. Tyler Seguin with 12 points in 10 games. So there's 3 years left on that deal. And Alex Radulov at 38 years old. He has 14 points in 10 games. They've made it to the second round in 10 games, by the way. That is scary as hell. Fiala with 4 points. Fabry with 6. Guryanov with 6. The third line of Josh Bailey with 7 points. 7 for Radek Faksa. And 2 for Mike Hoffman. And the fourth line of Andreas Janssen with 7 points. 6 points for JFK, Jacob Forsbacka Carlson. And only 2 points for Josh Archibald. Defensively, it is Miro Heiskanen, 7 points and a +10. With Matt Dumba, 6 points and a +7. Ryan Suter, at 40 years old, 4 points and a +2. With Connor Murphy, 1 point and a +1. And Essa Lindell with 1 point and a +4 with David Savard, 1 goal and a +5. That's a pretty damn solid defense. It's a pretty solid offense. And Ottinger is their goalie. He does start off as a fringe in the game, which is hilarious, but at least he's still developed. He has a .934 save percentage. And Ian Scott, former member of the Kraken, is their backup. Delandry is there. Hintz is there, but he's hurt. And Thomas Harley. This is a scary team. And I think we could easily see as Icon drops 1,000 bits. 1,000. Beautiful, beautiful bits. Icon, how the heck have you been? Thank you for throwing money at my face. Who would have thought? Thank you for helping pay for the treats I'm going to buy for my dog tomorrow because she's out. Putting dog food on the table. It's Icon. You love to see it. Well, not on the table because she doesn't eat on the table. That would be weird. That'd be weird. And gross. In terms of the ratings here, as I try to segue away from that because I got nowhere else to go with it. What do we got? 95, 93, and an 89 versus a 94. I saw an 87 in goal. Their defense has a 90 rating as well. So we have them bested everywhere in terms of the ratings. Playing a lot of Be a Pro. I've heard a lot of people enjoying Be a Pro this year. Dallas has no X factors, but in terms of superstars, it is Fiala, Heiskanen, and injured Rupe Hintz, Alex Radulov, and Ryan Suter. This is a scary team. This is a real scary team. But we're going for it. It is game number 1. I will put up the prediction as well. I see you guys have been enjoying those. Will it be Seattle or will it be Dallas? Feel free to place your bets. Again, I'm reworking some of the thing with channel points and reward points very, very soon, so that'll be fun. Game 1. We haven't been able to get to the Stanley Cup final. We were close last year. How close can we get this year? Hopefully we can actually get there. Please, God, let us get. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. First period, 2-0 for the Kraken. Curtis Douglas and Tom Wilson, the fourth line, getting it done. Second period, oh my goodness. Robertson scored to make it 2-1. Then it's Bergeron, Schnarr, and Tolvanen on the power play. All 3 members of the fourth line have scored in this game, and Bergeron scores in his first game back. We are up 5-1. Needless to say, if you bet on Dallas at this stage, it'd be a hell of a payout because I am sure the odds are very, very much in Seattle's favor. It looks like we are going to cruise to a victory here in game number 1. 5-1 is your final score. A tremendous effort from this team. 44 shots as well. And look at that. Wilson, Schnarr up there, and of course Connor Hellebuck stopping 27 of 28. A great performance for him as Columbus beat Tampa in game 1. We'll keep an eye out on that series as well. Let's keep it going. It is game 2. We have had a dominant game 1 performance before. We did that in round 1 before disappearing for games 2 and 3 to follow up on that. Let's see what we got. First period, 1-0 Kraken. Eli Tolvanen. What a pickup he's been. They outshot us 12-6. We do have the 1-0 lead. Second period, Matthew Tkachuk and Shane Wright. 3-0. The score line right now. We go to the third. Up by 3. Up by 4. Up by 5. Up by 6. And now up by 5 again. What a start to this third period. It is 6-7. 7-1. Power play goal for Wright. Dallas on a power play. That goes to waste. Of course, Ian Scott is now in. And the Seattle Kraken dominates dominate the first 2 games of this series. What a start for Hellebuck. We outscored them 12-2 over the first 2 games of this series. 12-2. Tampa won game 2. We'll jump into game 3 now in Dallas. Can we keep up that extremely high level of play? First period, 1-0. Stars, just their 3rd goal of the series. It's Kevin Fiala. Second period, now it's a goal apiece. Sutton and Heiskanen. So 2-1 Dallas, their first lead. Heading into the 3rd period of this series. Home team, of course, yet to lose. We won the first 2 games. Power play for the Stars. That's a huge goal for Radek Faksa. Down by 2 halfway through. Gurionov makes it 4. That's it. And just like that, the hope, the optimism, well, it drops a little bit. Because Dallas dominates game 3. 5-1. Your final score. What the hell is up with that? But 5-1 is your final score. It's just a tremendous game for Gurionov. Ottinger as well. And just like that, we don't really know what direction the series is going to go in. Tampa also has a 2-1 series lead now. Not going to make any changes. It's game 4. Our team is our team at this point. It pretty much has to be. But if we lose this one, that opinion might change. First period. It's 2-1 Dallas. Yamamoto started off the scoring on the power play. It's Sagan and Fabry. 2-1. Jake, what's up? Another 1,000 bits from the icon. He is an icon. He is a king. Is he 55 years old? I doubt it. Icon, thank you. Goddamn. Double the treats. Double the... The dog's getting a new toy tomorrow, too. With the most annoying squeaker possible. To the point where the cat walks over and just paws her in the face to say, cut it out. And it's thanks to Icon. Next period here, we are down 2-1. We are down 3-2. It's Robertson and Wright. We're down by 1 again, heading into the 3rd period. We need a great effort here, and we waste a power play chance to start off this series. Dallas will start off this period. We're trading power plays back and forth. Nobody wants to score. And that's good news for Dallas, not so much for us. 5 minutes left. Matthew Tkachuk is able to tie it. Here we go. Are we going to overtime? We are. It is not an elimination game, however, unless it's a Stanley Cup. It's elimination game, or we don't jump in. Game number 4. Icon with the 10 gifted sub bomb. Was it payday? Happy Tuesday to you as well. I guess the cat gets a toy and some food now, too. He doesn't need food. He's a fat cat. Blame my girlfriend. Goddamn. 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 What can I play for Icon? Won't get me DMCA. Thank you for putting food in my pet's bowls. For a lot of things, Icon. The 10 gifted. The 2,000 bits. Chad, I want some emote spam. That's what I want right now. Sing for Icon, perhaps. No. No. I want some emote spam, damn it. Let's see it. Let's see that emote spam. I want it. As Talon sets us up with the Prime. Happy early release day. Have I enjoyed the Creative Club in FIFA? I have enjoyed Creative Club in FIFA. It's been great. I haven't gotten to play as much career mode as I want to. There we go. It's rolling in. It's rolling in. That's not the screen I wanted. That's the screen I want. Look at that. Look at that emote spam. I want more. I'm not continuing the sim until we get more emote spam. Let's see it. You gotta earn it, chat. You better show your appreciation. My pets aren't going hungry. That is great news. I'd say I'm not going hungry. Look at how fat my face is. I could go without a couple of meals. This is for the pets. And the Endo Mills incredible spam. Endo is going ham. You'll love to see it. Alright, that's enough. Thank you, guys. Let's get back to the series. Again, Icon, thank you very much. Tremendously appreciated. But will it bring us the luck? That is the question. It is overtime. Here we go. Can we win it? Matthew Tkachuk. He ties it. He ends it. Should we have signed Brady at the very beginning? Maybe, maybe. But Matthew Tkachuk gets it done. 4-3 your final. In overtime. And the Seattle Kraken, as well as the Tampa Bay Lightning, both one game away from a Stanley Cup final appearance. It would be our first in team history. Can we get it done in Game 5 on home ice? Please. First period, 2-0 Seattle. Tom Wilson and Kyler Yamamoto. Second period, 3-1, Sutton and then Gurionov. We are up by 2 with 20 minutes to go. The Stanley Cup awaits. Can we get this job done? Can we seal this series? We had to watch Arizona and Clayton Keller celebrate last year in this very arena. We are 9 minutes away. Sagan scores on the power play. 6 minutes now. Still on the power play. The Stars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute to go. And the Seattle Kraken, for the first time in franchise history, will be going to the Stanley Cup final. Thank God. This series has taken a lot of twists and turns. I didn't know what kind of direction we were going to take with the team. Certain guys become available. All of a sudden, this team is a cup contender. Keep moving people around. We ended up going full Vegas of just doing crazy, crazy things to get this team that close to a cup immediately as possible. As Sutton ends it.
There it is. Empty netter. That'll seal it up. Pretty easy one right there for him to cash in.
Billy Sutton gets the goal. The Seattle Kraken will play either the Tampa Bay Lightning or the Columbus Blue Jackets in the Stanley Cup final. Big save by Hellebuck there. We're making it happen, chat. We're making it happen. Like I said, we ended up kind of going full Vegas in a sense of I didn't really have a direction for the team. It was let's see what opportunities are presented in front of us. And here we are. What is it, 4 or 5 years into this now? And here we are. Chance there, what a pass, and Connor Hellebuck stands tall. You'll love to see that. Damn, man. Damn, damn, damn. Gio got named first captain of the Kraken. I agree, that was not really surprising. It was very good. Very good decision there. Dumba shoots it wide. I'm honestly surprised they didn't go Rangers style of naming 17 alternate captains. 2-1. Seattle to the Cup final for the first time. Connor Hellebuck doing what Grubauer, Fleury, and Rask, Freddie Anderson as well, could not do. We're here, damn it. Will it be Tampa or Columbus? I don't know. But we are here. Shane Wright will lead this team. He won't touch it. It's the right call. It really should give you some sort of option, or it should just be random as to whether or not your team touches the trophy or not. But regardless, we have finally gotten over the hump. I say finally, I mean we had a couple of good chances to get there, and this year was just the year to do it. We are 4 wins away. 4 wins away. 4 wins away from the cup. What a performance there. 5-2 your final. In game number 5. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it will be the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup final. The two best teams in the NHL, and they both make it to the final. Something's got to give. Either the Lightning will get just one more cup out of some of those star players, or it's time for a new era, perhaps a new era of dominance with the Kraken. And I certainly hope it is the latter of the things that I just said. Please let that be the case. Please, please, please.